Hey YouTube, you're with Tosh,
And MudRaker
and we're back in our
and the Pizza Boy.
and the pizza. You're that's scaring the Jesus out of me. Doing your bloody summoning spells.
You don't mind burnt pizza, do you?
No, in fact, I prefer my pizza cooked. Okay, well we're back in our little world here to show you about sigils, and they're pretty impressive, aren't they? We've actually had a lot of fun on our test world.
We have.
With these things, and hopefully what we're about to show you will shed a little bit of light on sort of some of the things that you can do with them. The recipes are all in here. So we start off with a sigil stand, which is just stone along the bottom and 2 gold at the top. And then depending on which ones you want, the recipes are all here. So I'm not going to go through showing you all of those recipes, because by the time you get to being able to create a sigil stand, you'll also have the rest of this information in your compendium. So without further ado, let's get started. So this is a sigil stand,
Which I've just realised, after all our planning, is in the wrong spot if we want to actually put an inlay around it.
Oh!
So, excuse us for 1 second while we move the stand. No, I was just going to move
Better
that one.
idea. There you go.
Alright. Never like my ideas. Always have to do it your way.
Well, mine was quicker. Okay, so we place the stand, then MudRaker passes me 2 of the sigils which we created earlier.
And which ones would you like?
I would
One of
like
them?
the sigil of nature,
Uh-huh.
which is that one. Oh, no, it's not. That's the felled oak. This is the sigil of nature's bounty, and this one is gentle rains. And we place those, include some space down the bottom there, we place them like thusly, just by right clicking, and you can see the rains have started.
Indeed.
So if I go 4 this way, no rain. Okay, so as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, no rain, 4, rain. Okay, so that's the standard 4x4 around the sigil stand. The next one we'll add is the felled.
No, Nature's Bounty.
Oh, nature's bounty was too, and felled oak finally. And nature's bounty will make things grow quicker, which obviously this tree setup here is fully grown, so it's not going to make them grow anymore. And felled oak will, well, fell oaks. In fact, it will fell any type of tree.
Slowly.
And very slowly, yes. Which is why we're doing this
As
one
you can
first.
see, it has cut down all of,
Nothing.
none.
Now,
But it's getting there.
what we are going to do, though, is the next thing that Rager's going to pass me over is some inlay.
Yeah, look, you might have to pause for a sec while I nip back to the house, because I forgot the inlay.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll pause just for 1 second then.
I'll be back.
And we are back.
Okay, I got it.
Thank you. You can see there that our first tree has been cut down, and I promise that it did it. We didn't.
Now,
Now,
you have to wait for the next one.
yeah, some inlay. You know how to create the inlay. That's in your books already.
And we've showed them.
And we've shown you how to create it. So we're going to put the base one, which is redstone. And what that does is expands it out to 6. So from here we go 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh, it's raining. I'm
5,
getting wet. I have to move
6.
now.
And you can see it's still raining. See the blue drops coming down there. If I move out of here, and Breaker moves out of the way,
It's not raining.
it isn't raining. So, raining? Not raining. Raining. Oh, did we just lose another one? Oh no.
No,
the
that's
tree.
just the leaves.
Now, do you happen to have a chest on you?
I do. There you go.
It's not a very manly one, but it'll do. I will dig out the bottom there,
Okay, so it's a bit hairy. Sorry.
and I will put a chest under there. And then, do you happen to have a broom on you? Look at that. Oh. Oh no, I did get it. That's right. By clicking on right-clicking with a broom in my hand on the chest, it will then go and collect everything and put it into there. And there's the oak wood and the oak saplings. That will expand at the same rate as the inlay that you have around the sigil. So if you have, as we have here, redstone, anything within 6,
it's not very discriminating, though.
No, it isn't. It will anything. Like, drop a turd there, it'll pick it up.
Oh! Did you have to go there?
Well, we're in the forest, and you know what bears do in there.
Just, do it once, you never live it down.
Yeah. Not going there. So what we'll do is we'll leave that running in the background there while we set up some other stuff for you to have a look at, and we'll come back to that later. So the next one we want to show you is, as you can see here, Raker's been very busy and stripped bare our farm. So being the wonderful wizards that we are...
Oh. The broom stole my fence now!
What we are going to do is show you something really interesting. Raker's going to fill up that hole, and he's going to fill up that hole. And even though there is no water here, by placing the gentle rains sigil in place...
I reckon some of those are probably already, in range of the gentle rains.
Yeah, they will be, by the look of that, because it's coming out to here. So that spot you just fixed, or just created here, is actually, I think... Yes, it is. And in fact, maybe... No, that's the final one there.
It should be too far away, I would have thought.
No, that's getting it. Oh, maybe not.
Should only be getting 6.
Yeah, it's this one. Sorry.
So we're 1 too far away. Yeah, sure. Is that better?
Okay. So this one, what we're going to do with this is we're going to put a gentle rain. We're going to put the Nature's Bounty.
Oh, it's working over here.
What is?
The watering.
Yeah, as it should. And
okay, I won't chop the fence down then.
And we are also going to put a interdiction on it. Now, the interdiction is designed to stop nasties getting to stuff that you don't want them to get to. Is pretty much it. Oh no, I did get it.
You gotta love the broom, don't you?
You gotta love the broom.
You gotta love the broom.
The broom's obviously got far more reach than we thought too.
Okay, so you wanted...
Broom, can you bugger off?
You can kill them, by the way. It's worth people knowing.
Yes, you can. Actually, if you... Did
you get that? It's a speed thing here.
No.
How quick?
Damn it.
How quick are you? Dear.
Alright, drop the other one. Quick. Quick, before he gets you. Right, I got that. Okay, so what we have here is we have the Sigil of Gentle Rains, Nature's Bounty, and Interdiction. And again, we just right-click. That's the Interdiction one. That's the Nature's Bounty and Gentle Rains.
Any particular reason you're putting it up on the top instead of down below where we were playing?
Was this the one that was supposed to go on the ground? Was it?
Yeah, because the interdiction is
bugger.
The interdiction's level with the thing. The rain is level with the base of the sigil stand.
Okay.
So sometimes it matters, sometimes it doesn't. So the ones, as far as we can figure...
I wasn't at that part of the briefing.
Right. So the rains only go down to the bottom of the sigil stand, won't go any lower.
Okay.
The Nature's Bounty, though, will go as low as you like. Just keeps going down. That's not a problem. The containment works... Sorry, you're right. The interdiction works at the level that the sigil stands at.
Okay. Now, I'm standing in the interdiction. So that's the runes that are coming up. If I go 4 this way, and there's the wall there between Raker and I.
Indeed.
I go that way through Raker, and there's the wall there. Over to here, and there's the wall there. So if you want to chuck a... what do we want on that one? Gold?
No, the gold's the top. We didn't want the 10. We only wanted the silver. Sorry, iron.
Iron. Okay. So iron will put 8 squares around. We'll increase it to 8. So if I go over to here now, and you can see in the back there where the chopping's been happening, we're now over to here for interdiction. And out to, where are we? Here. Oops. So all the way along here to here, and all the way through there, and up the back here it stops there. So right on the fence, or just in front of the fence line.
I'll leave the back fence
Yeah,
up because that'll just stop anyone from jumping over the edge.
Now the interesting thing about the interdiction and the containment for that matter is the fact that the...
Sorry to interrupt, we have a tree dead.
Yes, I was showing them that before.
Oh, sorry. Another one.
Another one, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
The interdiction and the containment go at the level of the sigil stand. And only for 1.5 blocks. So they're basically a fence. So if I jump up, you'll see there's no interdiction runes above me. Or if I look straight out there, there's no interdiction runes on that level. If I come up here, you can see them below, but there's nothing at this level. So you just need to bear that in mind when you're placing them. You need to think through...
Yeah, because you can go over them.
Yeah, the example that we have here, even though there's an interdiction, something could come that way. Alright, so it could come off this line, over the top of the interdiction spell here, and into your area.
Oh,
So
you reckon I was just that little bit keen, do you? Should I put those back
just
up?
a little bit. So,
But in
that's...
Yeah, but so in particular, coming over through here,
Yeah.
if there was a hole here, it's exactly as though I was just walking over a fence. So you've got to go
Correct.
up half a block, but it will still happily do it.
Yep. So you need to just be very careful about how you do all of that. And if you're going to be smart and place this, on the second level, because you can stack these, you need to remember spiders can get under. So just a few things to think about while you're placing those.
Yeah, of course, spiders can also climb vertical walls, so, psh.
Yeah. Now, that's all we want to do with that one, isn't it?
No, well...
Did you want to plant some stuff?
No, it's too dark, mate.
Too dark?
I can't cope with this dark. Can you just light it up a bit for me?
Oh, I
All
can
those
do that.
torches are gone and,
So we'll put another one on the top here. And this is the Sigil of Light. And we're going to put that on there, because you can only have 3 sigils per stand. Now what the Sigil of Light will do is it will gradually go around and create light in an area of 32, is it?
I thought it was 16. But, you could be right.
Oh, maybe it's 32 across, yeah, which would be 16 directional. So that's pretty good, because as you can see here, that's all getting really nicely lit up, but there's not a torch to be seen in that area.
There is one little thing, Tosh, that I find it's a little frustrating, but you get used to it after a while, is if the block doesn't hydrate quick enough, it still comes back. So you've got to occasionally just run around and zap the blocks again.
Yep.
Until finally they'll get hydrate.
Yep.
You hydrate.
And Mithion, you're obviously going to be watching this, so the other thing, can we have a right click to actually get back into the sigils, please? Because you can't tell what's in there. The only way that you can do that is by actually breaking them. Yeah,
which we found that sort of makes the containment stop working and creatures...
Breaking them and your creatures run
away
everywhere.
stuff. get paid for.
You really don't want to see our test world. There's just cows and pigs everywhere. It's mass hysteria. Oh, there's a nice little cats and dogs living together. Let's see how many people actually get that one. Now, the next one that we're going to show you is, well, I think it's my personal favourite. Oh.
That'd be a moonstone.
Do you want to go and get that moonstone? That's a bit of a shame that didn't
it
hold
was a
off
bit
for
early,
while.
really, wasn't it? We hadn't quite got to there.
That's true. A couple of other sigils that we're going to place here will be the sigil of butchery and prodigy. Now, prodigy will breed your stocks, and the butchery will, well, you can work that one out. So we have all of our stuff contained in here in basically an 8x8 area. We can't go, now bear in mind, if I was to take this fence away and we had a 10x10, oh sorry, we are doing a 10x10, aren't we?
No, we're going to do an 8.
8, okay. And we had a 10x10 containment area, that would be out here.
And they'd just fall off the edge.
They would just walk off the edge and go. So,
and we have found occasionally it seems to sometimes be one bigger than it's supposed to be. So we've actually allowed for a space of 9 just in case this containment field ends up being 9 on one side.
Yep. Now, containment field needs to go on the bottom.
It does.
So, if you would do the honours again with the stuff we made from before, thank you. One of those, and one of those, and one of those, and that'll do me for the moment. Okay, so we can put him there. Then we go on to that one, interdiction, containment, and the last one we're going to put in there is a sigil of light in this one.
Yeah, may as well. Doesn't really matter. I can go in this one or the top one.
Yep,
not
we've got
fast.
Space in both. Okay, so we have a 4x4. We haven't thought about the inlay either.
No, I know. And in fact, what that actually means is I need to get some wheat.
Yeah.
So that I can...
They're going to make a break for it.
I'm going to go and have a chat to the cows while I give you the inlay.
Well, the cows are okay. It's the sheep that I'm worried about.
Oh, okay. Sorry, the sheep then. Now, so the iron inlay again for the size that you want. So I'm just going to nip in here. And if I can get all these guys, we should actually be able to put up a new fence. It's not working.
No, they're not that interested in you, are they? Oops. What have you done to the sheep to make them run away from you?
I'm not telling. I'm not from New Zealand. I don't care what you say.
Oh, you're doing
the
subtle approach. Okay. Come on. You've got one choice. Out or die. No, just kill him.
Whack you with a fence post. Alright, I'll kill you properly there.
Oh. Picked up the bloody wall. Okay.
It is a bit of a problem, isn't it? Because you actually have to get the containment field down before you get the right level of containment.
Yeah. Can you just stick another bit of fence in there? Oh, it's alright.
You don't need it, do you? Oh,
Yeah,
you're just worried
you're
just worried they'll get through. I can't do it while you're standing there.
Thank you.
See,
we'll finish that off.
Until you get down the inlay,
okay.
The containment field's not the right size. Okay, well, let's just double check it before we actually take out anything.
Yep. Okay, I have containment here. Oh.
You know what? There's an easier way to check your containment. Did you know what that is?
Yeah, I do.
What is it?
Turn the rain on.
Yeah. Here it is.
See?
Found the containment.
Well, look at that. Isn't that
running down here?
Yeah, we just got to work out which one's which.
It's running through here. It's a little bit smaller than we thought. Oh no, it's only one. No, it's not 9 this way. Phrase it that way.
Okay. Yeah, so we've lost half the pig pen.
So we just need to call them out.
Yep.
So,
right, so
now that we've got the containment up, what we can do is just do this.
Why is that? Yeah. Go on. Let you go.
I don't know why. And there are two that want food. Well, that's right. He was coming towards me, and you just decided to get in his way.
To push him inside the containment.
Don't you want it?
He was outside it.
Uh-huh.
So you can see there the containment going all the way up there, all the way down there. Piggy's not in it. There we go. Got the pigs out too?
Yeah. If you need me to call them though, I'll need to go get some carrots.
I can't push them in. They can't go through.
Why not? Ah.
They won't go through the containment.
So we've only got one.
2. That's enough.
2's enough.
2's enough. Yay!
2's enough. All right. So better planning next time on getting your animals inside the containment field.
Yeah, but you get the idea.
2's enough. It can breed up from there.
Yeah.
Okay. So sheep now. It feels really weird just having animals wandering around anywhere.
It does. I grant you that.
The sheep should be good because they're all inside the containment in the beginning.
Yep.
Although, if they don't get away from this gate, I'm going to have to kill them just to get the gate out.
Okay, so you guys are in?
Some of the back chickens won't be, though.
No, no. I'm just making sure we've got enough in there. How many chickens you got in there? 3?
1. Well, 2 more, 3, yeah.
Did he make it in? Yes, he did. So if they're right on the edge, you can push them in.
Right.
But if they're not, then...
Well, there is actually another option, although it's a bit late to do it now.
There we go.
Because you know you can control these with redstone.
Control what?
The sigils. The sigil stands.
Yeah, you can turn them off.
So we could have just turned them off.
Yep.
While we got them in, but probably a little bit late now that we've actually taken out all the fences.
Just a tad. I might leave that fence along the edge there, though. You know how prone I am to falling off things.
Yeah, that wouldn't hurt.
So, now we have all of our aminos contained in here, and one of the things that we deliberately have done is we've crossed the streams. we've crossed over. There's another one from the same movie. 2 in one day. I'm on fire. We've crossed here to show you what happens.
Sorry, it's very noisy, so I'll just turn that off.
Oh, that's okay, because I've got it turned off. They wouldn't have been hearing anything. So this is our containment, our interdiction from that sigil, which runs down here. And you can just see that cow ran into it and can't go any further.
Whereas the containment would actually let them go all the way in
to here.
To here somewhere.
Because this is the containment for that sigil. Okay, clear as mud? Good.
Now, interdiction won't stop them. If they're already in, it won't stop them, will it?
If they're already in, won't stop them what?
Well, staying in.
Not by itself, no. No. He'll just wander out.
So even though...
Except you may have put him in... Yeah, you have. You've put him in the field.
Yeah, so he's in the containment.
Yep.
But he's also in the interdiction.
Yes. But the interdiction will stop things from
coming
entering into the area that you've set it up for.
Right. So if we push him back, he will go out of the interdiction and won't be allowed back in again.
Once he's within the containment, yes.
Yeah.
Alright,
now,
so interdiction stops things from going in. Containment stops things from getting out.
Now, if I'd been smart, I would have done a pig, wouldn't I? Rather than a cow.
Yeah. But,
whatever.
You know.
Okay, so this is all great, but there's way too many of them.
You reckon?
I think there's way, way too many of them. They're just
Well, I can, I've got
really annoying
my
me. So,
axe here. I can take care of that.
well, it's all very, manual.
Well, true. We are mages now, aren't we?
That's right. Using an axe to kill animals is just a bit.
An axe to kill anything these days is. So let's put another sigil, and in this we're going to put the sigil of butchery and the sigil of progeny. And the sigil of progeny will breed them, and the sigil of butchery will, well, as I said before, you can work that out yourselves.
So, if you're going to make a mess with animal blood and guts everywhere, you might need one of them, and perhaps one of them. Broom.
Our friend, the broom. So we again put that under there. We click the broom on there, and away he goes. He's off. He's off, getting the eggs, getting the...
We did have a moment of disappointment, though, the other day at Chess World, didn't we, Tosh?
Which one are you referring to? There were actually several moments of disappointment.
The fact that the broom wouldn't attach to an ender chest.
Oh, yeah.
That was a bit disappointing, because we had this grand master plan for everything just appearing in our house without any work whatsoever, and we would just lie back on our magician's couch.
Yep.
But no, apparently we're actually going to have to come out and get it.
Yeah. But we'll work on that. If we had Buildcraft or something in, we can fix that.
I wonder if I could train my zombie.
Well, maybe. He delivers pizzas pretty well. So there you can see, none of those guys have gone anywhere. The one thing I do love about the graphics to the Mithion is the way when an animal runs up against it, it actually sort of triggers the rune effect. A breed? Oh, bugger, I missed it.
We had a breed. I don't know what it bred, but...
But yeah, I think that's really cool, because you can see here, you can't see anything.
Baby
there's
cow.
There's the sheep walk into it, and there's all our runes telling us that the sheep's now pushing against it, trying to get out, but he can't. Whereas we can just wander in and out because, well, we're good.
So, and I like the way he's made it safe for us. So it won't kill pigs while there's only 2 of them.
No.
So that way it'll happily kill other things, leave the 2 pigs. Eventually it'll get around to breeding the pigs.
Hopefully.
So then we'll get... Well, it must mean we haven't tried breeding pigs, have we?
No, we haven't.
No. So, yep, there goes the sheep.
What, butchered or...?
Yep, butchered a sheep. We've butchered some... We've got feathers in here as well, and beef.
Okay,
so we've...
there you go. It works. I'll just put that other light grey one in there. So you can see, and that chicken and pork that I was carrying around, and some eggs as well.
Yeah, well, let's take the pork out, though, because he hasn't been able to do that. No, it's all right, just so that we know when he's actually started killing pigs. So, let's just pop back over here and have a look at how our tree farm's going. You can see a little bit of cleared space. Actually, a considerable amount of cleared space, really. Well, the 6 comes out to here, really.
Yep.
And it's taken all them out.
Yep.
And it's
working its way around.
I don't think 6 is big enough, though.
No, I don't think so.
We're going to have to fix that.
We'll remove these. They were axe. No, pickaxe. Pickaxe or axe? Don't think it matters.
I don't think it matters much either. I swear they're hard to break regardless. You really get a dislike for the broom after a while. It's something I have noticed. So take the gold, put the other. You noticed I didn't try to throw those to you, right?
I did notice that, and I appreciate greatly the fact that you didn't do that, because that would have been
hilarious. All right, I can distract you.
Yeah. It's okay, I got him. Okay, so now this entire section all the way over to here, those ones will remain. They are outside of our Sigils power range. The inlays power range. So we could either pause here and wait until that's all completely demolished and just show you how good that was, or we can just let that go in the background while we maybe plant some stuff and show you how all of this works. Maybe.
Well, I was going to suggest brooms coming up and taking out torches. We probably need light for our trees as well, you know.
How many have we got in there?
I don't know. How many you got in there?
I thought we had 3 in there.
Well, we do. You're quite right.
Okay, so we stick another one on top. But I think we're covered from this one, aren't we?
You know.
That was for me, was it?
Well, it was, briefly.
Yeah.
Well, I got wood too. I'll give him his wood back. I'll tell you what. As a method of doing it slightly quicker.
Yep, put it in there. Or do it yourself.
Oh.
Do it yourself. That's okay. We can watch.
I was going with the do it myself.
Yep.
And
the light.
We'll just drop the light on there.
Yeah.
And that gives that lovely little smoking effect as well. So, you know, it sort of looks a bit like dry ice. So that's nice, yeah. So I do have another one for you though.
Yeah?
Before you run away, yeah.
Yeah.
Too late. No?
Yeah.
Did you get...
I got the sigil. I got the stand. Did you?
Yeah, you missed the sigil.
Oh, okay.
Alright, try it again. Go, quick. Yeah. Race. Too slow.
Bastard.
Alright, come on, one more go.
Okay.
You ready? Go, quick, fetch! No, too late.
Jesus, bloody quick. Get my ridgebacks to get trained from him. Oh so, yes, the ultimate in destructive things. One of the things that we would suggest is with this particular one, and this is the sigil of lunar tides, do not put it on top of your house. Because what this actually does is any moonstone, moon rock, moon things, moonstone, yep, that lands in the area will be drawn to this.
That would have landed within about 64 blocks. I think
yeah, something like that.
Pretty big.
So what I'm going to do, I reckon over here's
they only land on the native terrain.
Yep.
So I don't know what would happen if you put that on top of your roof. It may actually just land beside your house.
It might do.
I don't know that's able to call them in to your actual house. But
yeah. Now, we could stand here and just sort of look up at the sky and go, you know...
Where's my moonstone? Come on!
Come on! But it doesn't actually work that way. It just... If...
Okay, there's a couple we prepared earlier.
Yeah. It just brings it to that spot. It doesn't...
When it was normally going to fall anyway.
Yeah.
Is that you?
Oh, yep. It was.
Alright, so we've definitely... we've had a sheep breed and a chicken breed. I still haven't seen a pig breed.
And we're down to 2 cows out of all of the cows that we had before.
Yeah, I don't think it likes cows.
So let's have a look in here.
It's killed 4 sheep as well.
If you will go away, thank you. So we've got 14 beef, 5 leather, 4 chickens, some wool, or 5 chickens, 4 feathers. Oh, there goes a piggy.
Oh!
Piggy just bred.
Yay!
So where's the baby?
Maybe it can only breed things that breed with wheat or seeds.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Can't see a piggy.
Oh no, this is really interesting. We haven't tried this before.
No, we haven't.
There's a chicken.
There's a baby chicken there, so we know they're all right.
Yeah, and I've seen a baby sheep, and we've definitely got a baby cow.
Yep.
All right, well, let's just hang out for the piggies. We'll come back and see. Maybe that's something we can feed back to Mithion if it's not working right now.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe we had to give it carrots. I could actually drop some carrots in there and just see, but one of the things that is interesting with these is it doesn't actually seem to need the seeds or the wheat or the...
Well, no. Not from that point of view, they don't. And the other thing that we're hoping Mithion is working on is a harvesting method. Because
this is really great over here, but once
not
you
at
do
the
it,
moment. It's just a lot of empty dirt, really.
well, yeah, and one of the problems is I actually left all the potatoes inside. It was very silly. Bring any. Unless we got a couple of potatoes out here. No, it's just other stuff. So I've got carrots to plant, and I've got wheat to plant.
Okay.
But
that'll
no.
do.
Well, what I could do.
Some of each in one row of each or something.
Give you.
Well,
See,
can just go over here and get those.
Yeah, you could. I'll just nip and get some potatoes. I hope you didn't cook them all.
Did you drop a stack of seeds as well? Did you?
I did.
Because he was putting him in there one by one.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh dear. You know how you were cooking potatoes?
Yep.
We've only got 9 potatoes left. I'm gonna have to pull the other 32. Yeah.
Isn't there another stack there?
Of already cooked ones. They don't.
Of raw ones.
Mm,
You sure? In the food?
Pretty sure. Pretty sure. We only had one stack of. But here's the thing. Our calefactor stopped. It's made 64 baked potatoes. It's got 32 that it hasn't started. So it must be getting 2 for 1.
Oh.
And
good odds.
We got a Vintium.
Really good odds.
Really good odds. So that was really cool. You've definitely got to cook your potatoes in a calefactor.
Yeah.
Because it would be just a pity to waste all those potatoes. So we've got 41. So fortunately, because of that, we have 41 potatoes to plant.
Yeah, that'll do.
This broom has run down and is back on ground level.
Sorry?
Our broom has nipped off down to the ground for a quick smoke, unfortunately.
Son of a bitch! Get back down there! Yeah, so these ones will enhance the speed at which the seeds grow. Now, not greatly. Mithion hasn't gone overboard on this.
Well, which is a good thing too, right?
It is.
It's not using bone meal. There's still a value
in bone meal. Yeah, but for us powerful mages.
So what did you plant? Because we're now out of taters.
This row here across to here.
Yeah.
Is wheat.
Right. Well, I
carrots from there.
Stick in some carrots.
Yeah, we need carrots. Good.
Wheat's all a bit boring, really. The whole breed.
It is really
sort of over
wheat thing. Ah, sunrise. Sunrise through the.
Hey, piggies! Look what I got. I got to tease you.
Sunrise through the ruins. Look at that. See, he's trying to get out to get to me because I've got seeds in my hand, but he can't. That's cruel.
Piggy. These piggies.
Piggy isn't interested in your carrot.
I know. I'm a bit confused as to why Piggy doesn't even want my carrot.
Sack him with it. See if he gets amorous.
I'm going to hold some wheat instead and see if I can get anybody to run away!
Douche. See,
I wish it made a thump noise when they went into it. That'd be really...
That's why the cows and sheep have flat faces. It's like
you know when you said
dogs.
to me earlier, what have I been doing to their sheep?
Yeah, I know now. It's like pug dogs.
I don't know why they think it's teasing. I really don't. But these pigs are just not responding.
They're not. They're like moonstones. No.
See, okay, I hearted him and he's still half. He's half. We're halfway towards breeding.
Are we?
Hello,
chickens.
This guy's got a hearts on him, but he's
no, he hasn't.
Does for me. Is that client side only? Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, that is interesting.
But I won't do the other one because I don't actually want to breed them. I want to see if that guy can breed them.
And it's not looking good.
No, and he hasn't used his 5 carrots, which we didn't really expect him to use, but you never know.
Well, I've put 29 in there now.
Okay. I'm just going to leave that there.
Yeah, see, there's another couple of trees gone missing from over here, and Mr. Broom has. What are you doing?
I'm breaking a chest that's full of all sorts of stuff.
Oh, okay.
letting the broom clean up after me. Come back.
No, he won't play him. Oh, yes, he will, because we've got him attached to the other one.
Yeah. You can't. If you want your broom back, you don't have to kill them. We found there's
That's
a way.
right. You don't.
You
Very
just
true.
destroy the chest.
Yep.
And the broom pops as well.
Yep. Because we were... Oh, there goes the chicken. And other chicken. And new little chicken. No, he's behind you.
Oh. So no pigs though.
I know.
Definitely think that might not be working so well.
I'm thinking it's not working at all.
Well, so well all.
Or did we keep 2 male pigs?
Bugger. I actually think that's only
TFC.
TFC that has male and female animals.
I had you there for a minute. So,
Not really.
So there you go with a whole heap of really fun stuff.
Looks so much better without all those fences and torches around,
it does.
I have to say.
It does.
It looks quite nice. Plus, they sort of look a bit like fountains.
Yeah, I like the graphics. I think he's done a really good job on those. Now, we have, in our test world, we have had these stacked 3 high. 1 below the ground, 1 at ground level, and 1 above it. The tree ones, you need to make sure the trees are at ground level. So the felling oak or felled oak.
Or above.
Did it go down though?
If the tree starts lower, it'll find the tree and go down the trunk.
Oh, okay.
Right. So as long as the tree actually has wood on the same level as the sigil stand, it will find it.
Okay.
That's okay.
Right,
it's only a problem if the tree's above. Then
Yep.
it doesn't see a tree at all, or if the tree's like way down in a pit somewhere, then it won't see those either.
Yep.
Yeah. So the tree one is a bit height sensitive. The general rains is height sensitive. The interdictions and stuff are quite height sensitive, but we did have a lot of success with putting interdictions and containments up one layer and then just putting a row of dirt or stone or whatever around.
Yes.
And the interdiction just sits on top of that.
Yep.
So
remember they're at the level at the base of the sigil stand. So that you can see the outline there. Maybe make that a bit clearer. See the outline there. That's the block, not the sigil sitting on top of it. So you just need to bear that in mind when you're calculating stuff out.
Yeah. The other thing we found in our test, well, we didn't actually do one here, is that you can actually put the inlay above the sigil stand.
Oh yes.
And it still works. Because originally we were thinking we were going to have to do an inlay around each one of the 2.
Yeah.
Now you don't, and obviously inlay won't float, but you can put inlay up, on dirt or whatever, and then take the dirt out.
However, that caused the broom problems.
Yeah, we did. The broom did seem to occasionally get a little bit confused with that inlay.
The AI on the broom didn't really cope with that too well. It
was pretty good most of the time. It was just, I think, kept trying to cut the corners and couldn't cope with the fact that this thing that's not really a block, is sort of stopping it from getting past. So we generally settled on putting them on the ground because it also stops me walking into them, bruising my legs. So
yeah. I'm really concerned about piggies.
Yeah, I think piggies we're gonna have to do by hand. Now, did it kill any though? That was no. Well, no. We don't know whether it's we'll
no, because we've only had the 2.
We've only had the 2. So let's breed some.
Okay.
If I can get this other guy to come here. They're not even going together.
Don't tell me we've got gay or lesbian pigs.
Well, there was a problem at one point with pigs being broken, but I didn't think it was in this version of Minecraft.
Let's just see if we can get them a bit.
We have bred them up before.
Come on, go closer. Go closer.
Maybe it is a range thing. There is an alternative.
There is. Spawn!
Yes, well, I know
Piggy spawn!
it's not what
Yeah,
we
but
not
it
what we
does answer
normally
the
like to
question
do.
for people as to whether or not it's just a numbers thing.
See, and
Yeah, it is.
those two are breeding.
Yep. So when it's down to 2...
Well, no, hang on. I bred them though, not it. So,
Oh,
just
yeah.
to clarify it, so it's certainly killing pigs. Okay, just
Yeah.
if you heard that,
I saw it in the background, yeah.
but the two babies I bred, so
Yep.
it still hasn't bred any pigs. But now, interestingly enough, they're actually responding. There was something weird about those two pigs that wasn't responding to the carrot.
Yep.
Whereas those guys would just started chasing me for carrots. So
But not anymore.
no, well, yeah, Minecraft. They've done something that makes it a bit weirder. You have to actually get out of their range and then come back holding a carrot before you can get their attention again.
Oh yeah.
See, now I got their attention. This guy.
But not the two original ones.
No, so maybe they're broken.
So that'd be right. The only two pigs that we kept, and they're both broken. Cool.
Well, maybe they are both boys, as you said.
Yeah, well, maybe they are.
So it's certainly killing them. It's detecting how many pigs there are, killing off the excess.
Yep.
But it just doesn't seem to successfully breed them. Unless it's just those two. So,
well, hopefully it'll kill them off.
well, no. Well, we can make sure of that.
Yep. Where'd they go?
Well, I was just going to kill all the big ones. That's a guarantee that we got the two.
That'll work.
Right. So now we have 1, 2 little pigs.
Only 2.
Yeah. Well,
This will be interesting. No, because you're going to spawn in big ones. Oh, okay. Yeah, but at least we know the 2 broken pigs are gone.
are dead. Exactly.
Okay.
So, did you know that's what they make bacon out of? Broken pigs.
I know. Well, they make Canadian bacon out of broken Canadian pigs, I guess.
Broken Canadian.
So you can see here that it hasn't touched these two, because this, as you can see, if I stand here, if I can stand in a place where the
Rain was falling.
There is no rain here, but there is rain here.
Well, hopefully there's rain back one as well.
Yeah, there is, but not here.
Yeah.
So these are outside, which
there is rain on this one. So
exactly
yes,
how it worked. Worked exactly how we had it planned. Let me rephrase that.
Now,
which is always good. Now you can see here that all of this stuff is actually growing really well. We've got some carrots already there.
So we know also the thing to notice is that some of the sigils have slightly different ranges. So gentle rains is that 6, 8, 10 as usual. But Nature's Bounty, even though it says 6, 8, 10, I actually reckon it's a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
Because it ends up doing this next row out.
So there goes.
Light is definitely different.
Yeah, well, lights are set.
So it's just 16 by 16 regardless.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem to take any notice of the...
No, it doesn't. The inlay makes no difference to the light spell, and it makes no difference to one of the others too.
Lunar
Tides. Yeah.
Lunar Tides. And it's actually 128 blocks, reading Mithion's book here, to strike with an 8-block radius of the sigil stand. Cannot be upgraded with inlays. There you go. Very, very clear and specific.
So night is coming.
Night is coming.
Hopefully, we may get a strike tonight,
Ooh,
and the strike should land within 8 of that sigil down there, within 8 blocks. So I'm really hoping that.
Can I move your bed down there?
No.
Aw.
You can't move my bloody bed down.
No fun. I wanted to see you get hit.
Move your bed down there. See?
No, I don't want to get hit.
Well, there you go. That's my point exactly. Oh yeah, I thought we'd lost a cow, but we haven't. So I really think that was about it. Unfortunately, it looks like we're probably not going to stand around all night and wait for things. But when we come back next time, if we've had a strike down there, we'll actually leave it and just show them, because you can't fake that.
Well, that's true.
So you'll see where it lands.
So I don't know how we're going for time, Tosh.
I think we're probably pretty damn close to it, if not over.
But we do have two more that we haven't shown them today.
We do. So let's really quickly run up here. And the last couple that we're going to show you are ones to do with...
Tosh,
Hello.
we have three little pigs. So I just interrupted because I came over because I saw a breed happen.
Oh.
And we actually now have three little pigs.
And
it is breeding.
It's breeding pigs.
It is breeding pigs. We did just have two broken pigs.
So there you go.
And it's still got 29 carrots, so it hasn't used any.
Okay. We'll take those carrots out and let's just confirm that the presence of the carrots didn't do it, even though it hasn't used it.
Yeah, good point. We've got to wait for another one to breed.
So what have we got? We've got 2 adults, 3 kids. Is that right? I've got.
Why are all of the sheep so
here.
interested? I got 2 kids and an adult.
So we've got 5 in total. Okay, that'll do us. That's all we need to know. Now, this one is, and I term these next couple the terraformers. So here we have, a reasonably high sort of mountain. Hill, really, in a mountain.
Yeah. Did you pre-prep this? Because I don't have any. You're going to send me back to the house for them again, aren't you? Oh, man. Oh, all right, you pause. I'll go get them. Why do I have to do all the hard work?
Go on.
And might need more dirt, though.
We'll get dirt in a second.
Okay.
Okay, so sigil stand. We have a sigil of packed earth, which will fill a hole. Sigil of flatlands, which is the one that I want to use here, which will empty out land. And you didn't happen to bring up any spare potatoes, did you?
Well, yeah, these potatoes you made are actually pretty good. There you go.
Yep, thank you. So, I won't do that here.
No, I wasn't. I put the chest there, not really thinking you would build on top of it.
Not what I want to do at all. I want to do that way over here.
Well, we want to get some, because otherwise we're going to have to go fetch some dirt.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm going to get rid of this mountain.
Right. So, did you notice I gave you some light as well?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, because I just thought,
with me.
Being the middle of the night, it might not be a bad plan.
No, true. So let's start from about here, shall we?
Okay.
That looks a good spot. Right there. Okay, now, I'll put the light one in first, and that'll keep things away from us. You will notice that it takes a little bit of time for the light to actually spread. It's really cool how he's done it. See how the light's now increasing in this area? Yeah, I'm just standing here looking at that in amazement. I just think that's fabulous.
It is good, isn't it, the way he does that?
It is. And this one is the sigil of flatlands. Now what it will do, it will say, okay, from this point, I will clear out land for an area of, well, we have a gold.
Nearly.
We have a...
There you go.
We have a gold inlay.
It's finished.
And it's now going to get rid of the rest of that. So we will have a fair bit of dirt.
Good job for a broom there, really.
It is. Chest over there, though. I'm just going to have some potatoes while I'm standing here watching this.
I wonder whether a broom will respond to being just slightly outside the inlay.
Apparently.
Sort of looks that way, doesn't it?
It does. Come on. Get off. This is the other thing that I think the broom gets confused about. Now this will work with dirt, it'll work with stone, gravel, everything. It will just flatten the Earth out.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, I have to test this. I have to say,
Okay.
I
Well, test it.
absolutely just have to test this.
The other thing that we were watching while we
Why
were
is it?
sort of
Why has it missed these ones?
yeah, that's what I was just about to say. The other the other thing we have noticed about this process is obsidian. I'm not sure about that
Well,
at
you
all.
just said it will do anything.
Okay, that will be interesting. It did get it.
Oh, that's impressive.
Um, it seems to be a random algorithm that he uses to remove stuff, and you'll see here. I'll make this a bit clearer. You can see we've got those two there. We've got this one here. We've got this one over here. Now, they might stay for.
Well, you just took out one of them while your back was. There's the other
all
one.
of them out.
They're all gone while your back was
Okay.
turned.
It does seem to be a random algorithm, as I said, that just sort of randomly checks to see whether there's anything in there. So as you get less and less for it to remove, it's slower and slower. But hellishly good for clearing out a big area in, well, next to no time, really. I wouldn't have liked to have dug that out.
No, I agree entirely. I just had to double check the recipe for the flatlands. Like I thought, it's actually iron tools. So you know, guys, if you can't find a diamond and you really need some obsidian, take it downstairs.
Yes. Okay, there you go. It's a little tip from Raker. So that's the that was the sigil of flatlands and light, obviously, and bloody broom.
You gotta love. It's a bit like that. What was the Disney show? I think it was Magician's Apprentice or something, where the
Magician's Apprentice.
the apprentice created the brooms and the brooms started running wild.
Yes.
I think that's this broom.
So would you? Thank you. Put that one in there. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to do the reverse out this way by putting the packed earth sigil in here. We may need to put that box of dirt underneath it, though.
I think we do.
So
We could try and see what happens.
yeah, okay, we'll do that.
Give it a go. I got another chest that we can always down there. We can just
Okay, it's
manual-
on there.
It don't seem to be doing much, does it?
No, it doesn't.
I'm going to go with where's my dirt?
Yeah,
Give me the dirt.
I think you're right. That was a piece of wood, you know.
Yeah, I know. I'm just demonstrating for their
Oh,
gratification.
and a piece of obsidian. See over here.
Yay!
Put the piece of obsidian there. And fence posts. And you're really making
A mess?
a mess down here, aren't you? Are you going to
Well-
clean this up?
Well, there's a sigil of flat earth that we can use. The good thing is it didn't try to do the potatoes. So
That's good.
That's positive.
So
And I'll
can
tell you what,
put some
all we
dirt in
actually
there?
need to do is put a layer of dirt over the top and we'll be set.
More dirt, please.
I'm out of dirt. You didn't collect enough. You didn't take out a big enough area for the area you're trying to build.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, it's going, still going. It's still got a stack and a bit, but I think
okay.
right. I think I'm going to have to use the supplementary dirt
Yeah.
pile. Yeah.
Gates works too, apparently.
Yeah. In fact, I'm pretty much going to go with anything that you can. Hey, the gate's still open.
They do too. Look at that. Not sure why you would want them to when they're buried in the ground, but and again, being a random or what, what appears to be random algorithm, it says, "Oh no, I've got one here. I've got one here. I've got one here. I've got one here. I haven't got one here, so I'll put one."
Still got plenty of
Yeah.
stuff, and it's just it hasn't found the.
It slows down towards the end quite a lot.
So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll just go around and take out these. If we're lucky, it'll...
Put glass in its place.
well, it might be glass, I have to admit. Maybe we could take the glass out of the thing as well. I'll just take the glass out so it stops placing glass.
That would be good. That would be good.
And as you can see, it will still go back and fill in the holes. The beauty of this is it means you can actually manipulate it while it's still going.
Yeah. Yeah, so we've just taken... We've still got stuff in there. Oh, yeah. But you can see what we mean about how it slows down.
Hey, Tosh.
Yep.
You know that chest we left behind?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is lovely. There's glass, there's stone. It's just gorgeous.
There's broken glass by the sounds of it.
Well, you were telling me that I had to clean up my mess, so I'm going to take out all of the stuff that you wanted me to clean up that's on the outer walls, and I'm going to pretend there's nothing
on the inside. Yeah.
Weird in the middle.
Yeah, good on you. Now, the other thing you'll notice is that the broom has trouble lower levels. So the broom would not come around and collect that stuff that that was down there. The broom seems to work pretty much on the level that it's on or above. So it's not coming over to get any of that down there. The glass, obviously, it doesn't come over and collect because that's nothing to collect. But
yes, don't have that little bonus, do we?
No. So, all in all, a good little spell.
Lovely, isn't it? Very convenient how.
So there's a huge 10 by 10 area that we've just created, or nearly just created, in a relatively short period of time. So there you go. I think that's all we wanted to show today.
That's the sigils pretty much down pat, I think.
Hopefully that's helped you you all a bit. I know there's been a couple of comments about showing more of the blocks that are utilised in Ars Magica 2, so that's what we're sort of trying to incorporate into these tutorials as much as we can. Eventually, hopefully, we'll get through everything in AM2 so that you'll be able to come back to these until Mithion changes the thing again. And then we'll have to start from scratch again. So that'll be fun.
It will. It will. We still have had some problems with a couple of blocks that caused us problems last time. So the caster.
Yeah, casters. But he's fixed at least the brewing stuff because that was nerfed.
But not in this version.
How do you mean?
Well, he put in a workaround in this version,
yeah.
So you don't have to use the brewing recipe. But I think that's only a temporary thing until he actually figures out how to make the brewing work the way he wants.
I'm hoping so. We may have run out of dirt, mate. Yeah, we have. Can you conjure up some more dirt there?
I don't actually need to. I've got a couple of stacks in my pocket.
Okay, cool. I'm going to stand on your chest broom and see how you like it.
It opens it even when you're standing on it, which is really cool.
Bastard.
I don't know what would happen.
I hate a smart-ass broom.
If we had a cat, though, because the cats actually do seem to stop you from opening a chest when they're sitting on it.
A cat?
Well, yeah. You know, when you tame an ocelot,
yeah,
you get a cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, and cats.
A cat sitting on a chest.
Well, the Minecraft cats have their AI. They want to sit on things. They like sitting on chests and furnaces and whatever. So if they sit on the chest, you don't actually seem to be able to open it while they're sitting on it, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
Yeah. I could be making that up, but I think that's true.
So you can see...
We don't have a jungle anywhere nearby to get a cat, so...
No. Not in our desert biome, we don't.
Well, there you go. Very lovely... we can plant a garden up here now.
We could do whatever we like up here now. As the sun slowly sets into the sunset, it's probably goodbye from me.
And it's
before we go,
not quite
perfect timing. Look at that. So our area has been totally cleared out of trees, except for the two that were outside of the range.
So we need a plant. We need a tree planter as well as a crop harvester, then, don't we?
Yeah, please, Mithion.
You know, when you get round to it.
Yeah. And it doesn't harvest your light things either.
Well, that's sort of fair because they're not trees.
No, they're not. That's true.
Is that pig out of the containment area?
Yes.
How did he manage that? How many pigs have we got? Have we still got 5?
Also, I'm just coming over to count. We've got 1, 2 babies, 1 adult. That's it.
Well, he's obviously killed a couple.
Yeah, there's 29 raw pork chops in here.
Well, there was a few from before anyway, but...
Oh, no, wasn't there 29 before?
I don't know the exact number. That was 29 carrots, not 29.
It was 29 carrots.
We took out the carrots. I don't think he'd still be a baby after all this time, even unless he'd just been bred.
The one that's out, do you mean, or...?
No, the baby that we have here.
Yeah.
I think he's a baby because he just got bred. So
yeah, well, the other one was a baby. I had 2 babies here.
No, it wasn't because I just killed it and I got pork from it. It wasn't a baby. It was a big one. The one that got out, that was a big one.
No. Over here, when I came over, I had 2 babies and 1 adult.
Right. Okay.
And now I've got 2 adults and 1 baby. Soon to probably be 3 adults.
And probably then soon to be 2 adults again.
Yeah.
Right.
So
okay.
I
no
don't
moonstones.
know how that one got out.
I don't either. And to be honest, Mithion, there's no guarantees I killed him. But there's no guarantees that he did get out. There does seem to be something in Minecraft that if you've got a pile of animals, it actually spawns more of those animals nearby occasionally.
Yep.
So it's possible he just spawned outside the containment field.
Yeah.
Or it's possible he got out, but we've never seen anything get out before. So
no, we haven't. Now, this is the problem we were talking about before with the broom. Broom is down on that level there for some stupid reason. It's probably gone to sweep something up over here and fallen off the edge.
Did you just...
Brooms.
You just threw a bit of...
And I've thrown that there to encourage it to come back up, and it's not. It just stays there. So, yeah, a little issue with the AI on it. But apart from that tiny thing...
Tosh, fixed it. I threw it something down,
and I brought it back
and he picked it up and he brought it back to his chest, and he's come back to his chest. Just for some reason, it seemed
that he'll go and get that straight away.
Yeah. So occasionally he gets out of range, I think, of the chest.
Yeah.
And then he can't find it again. But if you throw him something,
he finds it.
He finds it again. So that's okay.
So it's like there might be a loop in the code that he's looking for the place.
Well, either I just went for the smoker. Oops.
Yeah, well, it's possible. As you can see here, we're only 2 days.
There's a chicken.
We've been doing this for 2 days.
Yeah, total.
And we've nearly got full carrots and wheat and everything there. So, and potatoes. My potatoes. Potatoes are a bit slower. But never mind. Okay.
Yeah, but they are good. Definitely going faster than normal.
Yeah. I would say we are well and truly over time, so I think that will do us. Hopefully that's helped you a bit on the world of sigils and how to use them and how to stack them and all sorts of fun stuff. Oh, cow just bred. All sorts of fun stuff like that.
I think it's in love with you, Tosh.
Yeah. I'm just going to move this way a bit. You've seen the size of those bulls?
So what I really like, that 10 by 10 area up there with the sigil in the middle, is just perfect because then you just go and use it for planting or trees or whatever.
Yeah.
And it'll hit the same 10 by 10 area. So that's
correct. So, it's,
So- The only word of warning for me is you need a pile of essence to make these things.
yeah,
'Cause they're all essence based. So get that essence refiner out.
Yep.
Start chugging away making stuff because it takes a while.
it does. We had lots of trips over to our little place over there to get some essence and stuff for it. Okay.
All right, Tosh. Well, it's good night for me
And it's good night for me.
or him.
Yeah, good night.
Good night.